Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Here I'm prototyping our wireframe we have done for Facebook. So if you have not watched the video, try and go back to my previous video. You will see it there, wireframing. So here we are trying to prototype everything we have done already. So I clicked on presentation, see how it works. Let me see what we have been designing since. It's loading. Okay, so do you notice that the design on the login page is not complete? The one on top did not appear. It's because the design is not inside the frame, so we have to make the design to be inside the frame before it can appear. So let's do that. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Let's drag it to the frame. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how we'll do that. I just want it to be okay. Stay with me. Okay, we have dragged it inside the frame. You see that it's not on top, so because it's inside the frame now, it will appear. Let's wait for it. See, it has appeared, but I don't like the design this way, so I have to go back. Excuse me. I have to go back and maybe resize it, because I just want to design on top of the screen, on top of the phone screen. So the best way I have to do this is, I think, is to resize it. So let's resize the design. Let's try and resize the design. So let's resize the design. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Make sure it's centered. So let's see how it looks like. Okay, let's bring it back to the frame. We forgot that when we moved that outside, it was outside the frame. Okay, we can see. I think it's better now. It's better the way I want it to be. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is to continue our prototyping. Okay, let's see. Yes, let me arrange this. So I have to put this inside a frame. I have to highlight all and put it in a frame. As time goes on, you see why I'm doing this. I'm putting it in a frame. You can see that when I unclip the contents, I see what is inside the frame. So whenever you click on the content, it covers everything inside that frame. So I want to put this inside the frame. You can do that by Ctrl+Alt+G, or you can still right click and click on framing and click on frame. Then let me still click on content. No no, sorry, I'm clipping on contents on the frame I just did. Yes, on the frame. Clip on content. You can see this frame has entered inside our frame. Excuse me. And remember, do well to watch our video to see how we design all this. Then we have to drag this out so that it can easily scroll. You understand what I'm doing later. You understand it later. Okay, so let's prototype now. Click on the login. I want in a situation, if you click on the login, after login, it will take you to the home page immediately. instantly. I don't want it to start loading or something like that. Instantly. Okay, instantly. And click on home page. Then I want in a situation whereby if I click on contact, it will refer me immediately to the contact frame instantly. I don't want to waste time. That's the goal here. And if you notice something, the first content on the home page is lighter than the second one, to show you that the first one, when you click on it, it will enter what the other ones, the real one there. So now once in a situation, if I click on home page, it will bring me back to the home page instantly. So we don't need. And so we'll still do a lesson on prototyping. This is just the the direct prototyping, nothing much here, just but we'll do a full lesson on prototyping, smart animation, how to make use of smart animation, and a lot of things, visual, custom animation and all that. So let's see if our prototyping works very well. Let's wait for it to load. Please subscribe to my video to watch more of my designs. This one is just for beginners. To watch more of advanced designs. This is just a wireframe I decided to do for Facebook. See how it works. You see how it's working. So our prototyping is working perfectly. Click on home. See, then you can click on content. You can really go through your Facebook and design the remaining icons there. So let's see how it works. Do you see? Okay, now this is it. You see, this is not scrolling up, so we have to go and do it to scroll up so that we can see this is not scrolling horizontally, so we have to do it again. So click on this, click on horizontal. You can see it is scrolling by your right, horizontal. Let's check if it's working. You see it's working now, so we can scroll to see the people that have posted their stories on Facebook. We can scroll now. We can scroll. Okay, let's make this vertical scrolling so that we can be able to scroll vertically. Excuse me. You see it's scrolling up, but I'm having issues here. What's of the issues is this: I don't want it in a situation whereby you scroll up and the up will be transparent. It doesn't make sense to me, so we'll try and correct that. Let's see how we'll correct that. Try and correct it. You see that if you scroll up, the letter is covering the other letters. It's not a good thing here. So let's try. Stay with me. Let's try and correct that. Let me click on a rectangle. Let's see. Design is, you have to use your IQ. You have to sometimes try other means to achieve what you want. Maneuver things. Let's see. Okay, I've sent it back. You see that it covered so I just sent it back. I want to make it the same color as the frame. Okay, so let's see how it goes. See, it's still scrolling up, which means that this one is still on top of the rectangle that I drew. So we have to try and make the vertical scrolling under that rectangle. No, this is not a good idea. Under the rectangle. So stay with me. You see, still the same thing. So bear with me. We are going somewhere. We'll get it. I'm trying to make this rectangle on top of our vertical scrolling, and letters or whatever you may call it. Let me highlight. Let me bring it up. It will cover this. See what I want. See how I want it to look like. You see, to be entering inside. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, don't worry. We'll get it. We'll get it. No, this is not a good idea because it will be half. See it will be just under it. It will be half, so it's not a good idea. Let's still do that. The next thing is, I think I'll highlight it too and send it back. If it doesn't work, I have to. There's many ways you can do this. If it doesn't work, I have to go to my left hand side and drag our frame icon inside the box, and I think that's the only way. But let's try another way too before that. No, this is not a good idea. What am I doing? It's not a good idea. So let's try it. Because let's try it in another way. Let me highlight it too. Bear with me, I'm still here. Let me send it back. It will still be the same thing. See it. So the best way to do this is to drag this frame inside the rectangle from our left hand side. That's the best way. So let's drag the frame down the rectangle. Now you can see that it will work perfectly. So it will work perfectly. See, let's check it. It's working perfectly. Let's resize the rectangle to be in line with the second line we drew there. Let's resize it. See, working perfectly well now. So the letters are not colliding. Please, after watching this, watch how we designed this, how we came about the wireframing of the Facebook. The full video is there and everything we have done. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to keep you updated. We have a lot to do on Figma. This is just the basics, just wireframe of Facebook. So this is just the basics. We'll still do the advanced designs of many things on Figma, smart animation, custom animation, and a lot of it. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel. See, this is working very fine. If you have not watched how we designed this, we come about this, look up, subscribe to my channel, look up for the video wireframing on Figma. You will see it there. Please subscribe to my channel. You see it's working. Subscribe to my channel. So I think we are good to go. We are good to go. So this is it. Please subscribe to my channel to watch more videos on prototyping, on designs, smart animation, on variants, and a lot we are going to do. Please support us by subscribing. Thank you.